Hey guys, how are you today? It's P.E. Gilbert, your blogger, writing consultant and the author to the fantasy novella The Sultan's Daughter. And today we are going to talk about the Friends reunion special being delayed again and Jennifer Aniston's views on what the delay entails. But before we go any further with today's content, hit that subscribe button. So last month we looked at the latest updates with regards to the Friends reunion special, as well as Jennifer Aniston bemoaning playing Rachel Green for a decade. You know, the role that made her a household name and a multi-million-dollar fortune. Seriously, Friends aired for 10 years between 1994 and 2004, and in the latter series of the show, the stars, including Jennifer Aniston, were paid $1 million an episode. And that does not take into consideration the money the cast members have earned due to the endless reruns of the show on TV, nor their share of the $80 million to $100 million that Netflix shelled out in 2019 for the streaming rights for the show. So what Jennifer was complaining about with regards to playing Rachel Green is completely beyond me. But I digress. Coming back to the Friends reunion special, the unscripted episode was meant to have been scripted and directed by the original co-creators, Marta Kaufman and David Crane. It was supposed to be filmed at the series' old soundstage, Stage 24, on the Warner Brothers lot, and it was meant to star the 6 major cast members: Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox Arquette, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry and David Schwimmer. Initially, the reunion special was going to be shot in March, but then as the pandemic shut the world down, filming for the reunion was delayed until May, and then until August. Now, filming has been delayed again, only indefinitely. Speaking to Variety in May, when the reunion had been scheduled to be shot in August, Bob Greenblatt, the Warner Media Entertainment and Direct-to-Consumer chairman, had said, "If everything is in place and we understand all the protocols and we can still make a good show, we'll be shooting it sometime between mid to late August." So are we to take from what he said that either he and the co-creators didn't understand all the protocols, or that they couldn't make a good show? Okay, I am being facetious. For the filming to have gone ahead this month, there would have been strict conditions bordering on the practically impossible. In May, a source who was involved in the making of the reunion special had said, "There are going to be very strict guidelines, and that includes no live audiences." The source had then added, "All of the cast will be tested for COVID-19 and will be asked to quarantine in isolation after they've had the tests." It is the no live audience bit that has probably been the key reason for why the reunion special has been delayed indefinitely. Again, speaking in May, Bob Greenblatt had also said that he and his fellow producers had planned on taping the reunion special in front of a live studio audience, just as the sitcom's 10-season run had been done. His logic back then was as follows: "We do think there's a value to having a big, raucous live audience to experience these 6 great friends coming back together, and we didn't want to just suddenly do it on a web call with, 6 squares and people shooting from their kitchens and bedrooms." He has a fair point. Audience laughter was a major part of the show. To take that element out of the reunion special would have made the episode feel almost like a different show from the one that was loved, or rather still is loved, by millions across the world. Maybe then it is for the best that the reunion has been delayed indefinitely. No one wants to watch a show that doesn't resemble what it was, particularly as Friends was a phenomenon back in the latter 90s and early 2000s. And to anyone who fears that the reunion won't go ahead now that it has been delayed indefinitely, consider what David Schwimmer, who played Ross in the show, said at the end of July while he was promoting his new sitcom called Intelligence. While being interviewed by NBC, Schwimmer was naturally asked a few questions about the Friends reunion special. The interviewer asked him if the other 5 cast members were on board, to which he responded, "Oh yeah," and judging by the firm tone of his voice, he seemed certain that nothing would stop filming from going ahead. Well, except for the Dark Lord that shall not be named, of course. Yet, even at the end of July, Schwimmer had doubts about whether the reunion special was going to be shot by the end of August.
I mean, there's definitely going to be a Friends reunion. We have a lot of the creative aspects of the show kind of worked out. It's unscripted, but there are going to be some surprise, funny bits. I mean, the real question is when, and we're still trying to figure that out because we want to do it when it's safe to do so for everyone.
Sadly, the situation with COVID-19 is not looking great. We're probably going to have a second wave sometime soon, if it hasn't started already. Thus, it is no surprise that this special episode has been delayed indefinitely. After all, no one knows how long the pandemic is going to rage on for. Fans of the show are likely to be disappointed by the delay, especially as it is indefinite. Just so that you know though, you're not alone in your disappointment. Speaking to Deadline shortly after the news broke, Jennifer Aniston said, "Unfortunately, it's very sad that we had to move it again. It was, how do we do this with live audiences? This is not a safe time, period. That's the bottom line. It's not a safe time to do it." While Jennifer Aniston was obviously disappointed that filming could not happen in August, she sounded optimistic for when shooting eventually gets the green light. "It's going to be super," she said. "You know what? This has also given us more time to make it even more exciting and more fun than it would have been. So I choose to see it as the glass is half full that it got postponed. Look, we're not going anywhere. You're never going to get rid of Friends, sorry. You're stuck with us for life, guys." You have to admire Jennifer Aniston's glass half full mindset. I certainly do, as it is, in my opinion, a healthy way to view the delays going on in the entertainment industry at present. There are more pressing problems facing the world at the moment than whether or not the Friends reunion special is filmed this year or next year, however much you may want to see the 6 main cast members on screen together again. If you ask me, fans should look at the delay like Jennifer does. This way, the creators can clear up any issues with the script and the actors can perfect their performances. So maybe the indefinite delay is not such a bad thing after all. And that's all I have for you today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed this video on the latest news with regards to the Friends reunion special, even if it is not what you had hoped for. Like, comment and hit that subscribe button, and tell me, are you disappointed with the decision to delay the reunion special indefinitely? Or do you think it was the right decision under the circumstances? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Moreover, my debut fantasy novella, The Sultan's Daughter, is out. It may not be a sitcom like Friends, but it is short, fast-paced and full of suspense. If that is the kind of book you enjoy reading, then check it out. I have left a link in the description below. Otherwise, until next time, keep well. Once again, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it and I hope you've enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button and then you will be the first to receive more awesome content from my channel, and I hope to see you again soon.